The COVID-19 pandemic led to a surplus of unsold agricultural products in Bacolod City, Philippines, due to lockdowns and movement restrictions. This situation prompted the youth of Negros Occidental, led by Jason James Isada, to launch Project Humangon to support local farmers and vendors. The project aimed to combat the pandemic's negative effects on the local economy. For 4 months, it helped farmers and vendors adapt to the new normal by promoting their products on social media and other online platforms. A team of volunteer entrepreneurs bought surplus goods from 10 selected fruit vendors and created new products from them. This initiative provided an outlet for unsold items and helped recover lost profits. A portion of the income generated by the volunteers was used to provide beneficiaries with monthly Ligtas Tindahan kits, containing personal protective equipment and disinfecting materials, as well as additional financial assistance for their businesses. The project also offered mentoring sessions on basic bookkeeping, financial management, and effective business administration, providing an opportunity to upskill the city's fruit vendors. Humangon, which means to rise, symbolizes the resilience of the Negrosanos amidst these challenging times. The project allowed the local community to stand up once more amidst the unprecedented situation.
Good day everyone, I'm Danica, and here with us today is Sir Jason Isada, Project Head of Project Humangon, and he will be providing us with insights in the impactful initiatives undertaken by this project. Specifically, he will elaborate on the strategies employed to facilitate local vendors in effectively selling their unsold products, shedding light on the innovative approaches and success stories that have emerged from this endeavor. Good afternoon, Sir James. Thank you for giving your time to participate in this interview. Our first question is, what is the specific environmental impact that Project Humangon is concentrating on, and the reasons behind this focus, and how it aligns with its sustainability goals?
Okay, so once again, thank you for inviting me. And one of the main reasons why this project was conceptualized in the first place is that Project Humangon is focused on helping to contribute on the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. And specifically, it is aligned to two specific Sustainable Development Goals. The first is the Sustainable Development Goal number 8, which is about decent work and economic growth. This is about helping the micro-entrepreneurs during the pandemic, that they are able to survive the effects of the COVID-19, especially for their business. And we know that small businesses are not that, they don't have enough funds or the capacity to thrive during the pandemic. So that is why that is one of the focus. And the second is SDG goal number 12. It is about responsible consumption and production. This is concerned mainly about the food waste that is present with the agricultural surplus of our vendors. So that's why we as a team, we are very much concerned on how we can help them and at the same time contribute to the sustainable development goals of our society.
The second one is, what are the specific objectives or goals that Project Humangon intends to achieve through their environmental mitigation plan, and how these efforts contribute to their overall sustainability strategy?
So the Project Humangon, we have at least 3 main goals for this project. Number 1 is, first is to improve branding and marketing strategies of at least 10 local fruit vendors. This is about helping them being able to increase their capacity to sell during the pandemic, and especially that's the setting of the virtual platform that we want them to be marketed through online, even though people cannot go physically to their places. Number 2 is purchase surplus products of the local fruit vendors and market an innovative product. So this is about what I've said earlier, is about the food waste, the agricultural surplus that is evident in our vendors, because since pandemic happened, a lot of crops are not being able to be sold to the public. So we saw that problem that we want their product to be reused as well, even though it is not um, that local people cannot buy it anymore. So we want to innovate a new product and then at least return an income to the vendors. And number three is distribute 30 ligtas tindahan kits to the 10 local fruit vendors composed of personal protective equipment and cleaning materials for health and store safety against COVID-19. This is really about their health safety of the vendors, especially that during pandemic they need to sell the goods as well. So they are dealing with people each day. That's why we saw the opportunity to help them as in their safety by giving them cleaning materials and protective equipments.
The last one is, what are the strategies and initiatives implemented by Project Umangon to minimize their environmental impact and work towards sustainability goals, and including notable projects or plans?
So one of the main vision of this project really is about helping this micro-entrepreneur to advance the current and post-pandemic economic effects as they shift towards livelihood in the new normal. That's why the goals that I have said earlier, as we focus on achieving those goals, we are able to help, number one, market their products through social media. So there was a page that was established to be available to the public so that they could see who are the beneficiaries of this project and then the kind of products that they sell. Number two is that we were able to innovate the product. So there were several items that was innovated, such as like cupcakes that was made from bananas, things like that. So there are different goods that we were able to make, and then a profit that was given back to the vendors. And lastly, we were able to collect a significant amount for us to purchase the cleaning materials and lastly, and also the protective equipments. So we got we distributed at least 30 kits to the beneficiaries. So those things, those are simple, but we saw it as a prototype opportunity for us to replicate it in the future. We saw the pandemic to be one of the things that are that could be a reminder for us that whenever a pandemic or a certain need arises, we should be innovative and creative to how we can help those project proponents that we have. So that's
So thank you again, Sir James, for providing us for the information about Project Humangon.